All right, now what I'd like to do is I'd like to talk to you about how you can sell technical services. And technical services, what I mean by that is they run the gamut from installing a website for someone to writing PHP and writing code or installing plugins for people, installing WordPress, things like that. Now, probably one of the best places to go would be to Odesk. Okay. Odesk has people that are looking for all kinds of technical services. And if we go through here, we'll go ahead and scroll through. Like, there's software development and web development, design, business services, writing, translation, information systems, and networking. If you have technical abilities, like if you're a good web designer, a good web programmer, chances are very good that you can get a lot of work here at Odesk. All right. People will pay good money if you have PHP skills. PHP and HTML are things that many webmasters just don't have a lot of skill with, and they're willing to pay others to do the work for them. Like if we just scroll through some PHP jobs, like this is a person who needs a form built. If you're good with PHP, probably won't take you hardly any time at all to do a job like this. This is a job here for $1,000. This is a PHP expert to help with various projects. Okay, e-commerce booking system. This person is offering up to $500 for this. Okay, there's lots of jobs here. Just in software development alone, there's 545 different jobs available. In web development, there's over 5,900 different jobs available. So if you have some technical skills, okay, I highly recommend you check out Odesk. Odesk is going to be a place where you can get work, okay? Another place is Fiverr, and I've said it before, I don't love Fiverr because the jobs are just so inexpensive. But if you're desperate for money and you need money, Fiverr's a great place that you can go get some money quickly. All right. And then the other section is going to be the Warriors for Hire section. You just go to the warriorforum.com/warriors hire. Okay. And you can see there's lots of jobs here that people have posted of work that they're willing to get done. And if they're able to make money, okay, offering their services, there's really no reason at all that you can't make money offering your services too. Another technical service that you can offer is SEO. You might be a whiz at search engine optimization, or you might be a whiz at something else that's technical that people might not have a lot of knowledge in how to do and are willing to pay others for that knowledge. So I recommend you check out these three sites. The Warriors for Hire section at the Warrior Forum. Fiverr is a desperate last measure, and Odesk. Those are going to be three places that you should be able to find some work fairly easily. Now I'd like to talk to you about one technical service that you could get. There's plenty of work available. It's pretty easy to do, and chances are really good that if you do this particular service that you can get some other work from people too. And if you just go over to Fiverr.com, okay, and then right over here in the search, just type in WordPress, okay. I just want to show you how many different ads are out here. Now, granted, this is only a $5 job, but there's a lot of people out there, okay, that need to have WordPress installed for them. And I want to give you an example. When we typed in WordPress, we get this particular gig right here. This is what someone posted, that they'll install WordPress plus your theme if you have a theme and necessary plugins, okay, for $5. And you might think, well, $5, that's nothing at all. You know, how am I going to make money at that rate? But if you look down, you can see that this person for this one particular job, okay, has had 340 positive reviews. So that means that this person has sold at least 340 of these services for only $5 a piece, but they've made well over $1,500. You can see they just have reviews after reviews. So if you can install WordPress, there's absolutely no reason that you couldn't go to Fiverr, put together a simple gig where you will install WordPress, their theme, plugins, and things like that, and then go ahead and make some money doing that. All right, there's no reason at all that you couldn't create a gig at Fiverr and do the same thing. Same with over at the Warrior Forum. You could put up a simple post under Webmaster saying, I'll install WordPress on your theme for $10 or $20. And I absolutely guarantee that if you put together a nice ad, that you're going to get business. People out there are dying to have WordPress installed. So many people just don't understand how to install WordPress, but really want WordPress on their site. And people are out there looking for others that can do that work for them. So if you can go put on a gig at Fiverr or go make an ad over at Warrior Forum, chances are you're going to be able to get some business just installing WordPress for people. And installing WordPress is one of those things that you could learn and become an expert at it in an hour or two, and then go ahead and start making money just installing WordPress for people. So I really recommend that if you're searching for different services that you can provide, definitely selling or installing WordPress for people is a way that you can make some money. In this video, what I'd like to do is I'd like to talk to you about how you can make some money selling your writing services. Now, writing services in content creation, it's just one of the absolute most in-demand services out there. People are always looking for writers. And the very first place that I would suggest that you go ahead to look for some work, if you have almost no experience, would be iWriter.com. Unfortunately, their website is down right now at the moment, and I'm not really sure why it is. But if you go to www.iwriter, that's iwriter.com, that's a really good place where you can go get work immediately as a writer. Now, they don't pay the best, but it is good, consistent work that you can get there. I've talked to a couple of people, and I've used them for getting written material done for me, like articles and blog posts. But I've also talked to a couple of people who have made money on iWriter selling their writing services, and what they liked about it was that they can get paid very quickly, and they also, there's an abundance of work that is available. Like I said, their site right now is down. I'm not sure why, but it should be up in just a little bit, so you'll be able to visit it without any problem. Now, the other couple of places I'd like to tell you about. Now, usually I don't recommend Fiverr all that much, but there are a couple times when I do recommend Fiverr. And one of them is for writing articles, because if you can get $5 for a 300 to a 500 word article, for most article writers, that's not a bad job. So Fiverr would be a pretty good place to go get some work. What I recommend you do is you join up Fiverr, and then you can go ahead and post your ad, okay? And you can go through, you can scroll through, like this person right here, he'll write a 500 word short story about you or your topic for $5. This person will edit. People will do all kinds of things, but there's all kinds of people that need article writers, and they definitely go to Fiverr to look for those article writers. So Fiverr would be a great place for you to start getting job. You just go in, they call it a gig. You go and you post a gig saying exactly what you'll do. You'll write a 500 word article, or you'll write a 300 word article, whatever you'll do for your writing. And Fiverr is a great place to go and get work. And then once again, I'll bring you over to the Warrior Forum in their Warriors for Hire section. If you scroll through here, there's a lot of ads on here for content writers, article writers, report writers, things like that. And if you're a writer, you can go ahead, write up a quick ad. All you have to do is click on the new thread, you title your ad, say what kind of work you're doing, content, and you will go ahead and create the ad. And you should be able to get plenty of work through the Warrior Forum, especially if you look at these content sections, 5,000 views, 3,000 views. And these are all people that are looking for, or all people that have created ads selling their content writing, be it writing articles or reports or whatever. But if you're a good writer, I definitely recommend that you check out these 3 sites. Number 1, iWriter. Number 2, Fiverr. And number 3, the Warrior Forum in their Warriors for Hire section. Those are going to be 3 places that you can find work and get work almost immediately. What I'd like to talk to you about is selling your design services. Like, if you're good with Photoshop, or you're good at creating graphics of any kind, like banners or website designs or logos, your best bet, and probably the way that you can make the most amount of money, is if you go to this site here, 99 Designs. And what 99 Designs is, it's a place where business owners and people that need work done run contests, and then providers such as yourself will go ahead and bid on those jobs and submit like mock-ups. This is a really good site if you're very good at doing design work. If you're not great at doing design work, like if your work isn't great and if it doesn't stand out, 99 Designs probably won't be the best bet for you, just because of the way that this particular site works. Like, we'll just go to a logo design here, and you can see what we're getting here is different logo design contests, okay, where the winning prize on these is $299. And you can see for this one right here, there's 21 entries. And the way that it works is the person says what they want, okay, says what they want in a logo design, all right, and then different service providers go ahead and submit their work. So if you're very good at design, this would be a really good place for you to go ahead and get some design work. They pay very well, and you can make a lot of money. There's some service providers here who've made over 6 figures just by providing designs on 99 Designs. Another place that if you're good with design, okay, is going to be the Warrior section, the Warrior Forum in the Warrior for Hire section. You can see that if you do scroll through here, there's a lot of people that are making very good money providing design services. Like, you can offer logo services, and all you have to do, or banners or header graphics, things like that. All you need to do is you just go ahead and click on new thread. And then from here, what you can do is go ahead and add in your ad offering your services, depending on what they are. But the Warrior Forum would be a good place to go ahead and get some business. You can see that there is an awful lot of activity in here, and people that are offering these services, okay, the people that do offer services, get a good price for them. This person right here is, offering to create ebook covers and WSO designs, and I think he charges a pretty good price, $87. But this person is getting, actually, this is someone that I used on work before. She did some graphics work for me, and I was really happy with it. But these different designers here, you can see, like, this designer here has had 6,655 views on their ad. So if you're good with design, I recommend you check out 99 Designs, the Warrior Forum in the Warriors for Hire section, and even Odesk. You can get jobs. People out there are looking for the types of services that you provide, and these are a couple of good places that you can go get work. All right, now in this video, what I want to do is I want to talk to you about some great places that you can, pretty much immediately start getting work. And one of those places, all right, the first one that I'll talk to you about is if you're a writer. Like if you're an article writer, or if you even can write reports, if you want to get started, getting paid almost immediately by writing content, you can just go to iWriter.com, okay, and sign up to write content, okay. You can go ahead and just sign up as a member, okay, and you will be able to start making money almost immediately. And the way iWriter works is they pay their writers, okay, they pay their writers 81% of each article. So basically with their pricing model, that gets you paid $1.62 to for a 300 word article, okay, or like $2.50 about for a 500 word article, or $4 for a 700 word article, okay. Now that is pretty much work that they're going to find you business. All you have to do is, what happens is people go here, okay, like I have a lot of articles written at iWriter, and what you do is you start a job to have content written for you, and then other writers, okay, the writers that are members of iWriter go ahead and say, okay, I'll grab that job. So basically, you can just get jobs almost immediately with iWriter. And iWriter is primarily for just articles, and they also just started doing reports, so you can get paid more for bigger pieces of content, like 20-page reports or 10-page reports, things like that. Another place that you can go get work immediately is at Fiverr. Okay, now Fiverr, I really don't use Fiverr much to get work. I've bought a lot of work on Fiverr, but Fiverr, most jobs here are $5, okay, and I think they also pay out. I think they pay out $4 on a $5 job. It's either $4 or $3 on a $5 job, but it's a place that you can immediately go get. They have some really wacky jobs at Fiverr, okay, but it's a place that you can go immediately, okay, do some sort of task. And Fiverr's neat because even if you don't have a skill, like this person's going to plant a tree for you, or do video testimonial. If you don't have that many skills, you can see that there's lots of people that are doing these fun and bizarre things, like you'll bake a fortune cookie with a smile for you, things like that. Kind of stupid stuff, but if you don't have any technical skills, or you aren't really good at a lot of things, you can go to Fiverr and immediately start getting work. You can also go to Odesk, all right, sign up to find work, get a free account there, and then you can start bidding on jobs. Another place that you can go get work almost immediately, like I said, over at the Warrior Forum in their Warrior products and services, the Warrior for Hire section, you can go, you pay, I believe it's $20 now. It might have gone up. But you pay, yeah, it's a $20 payment. So you pay, you post the job that you're willing to do. All right. And as you can see, I mean, there's a lot of activity. Like this guy right here, he's selling a turnkey thing. He'll do $27 websites for you or your offline clients. So that's awfully cheap. I used to charge $197 or $97 for that, but he's only getting $27. But that's something you can see. He's got 500 views on this. Lots of, not lots, but 11 or so comments. So he's probably getting some work out of this. This guy will do backlinks for $28. So you can go post an ad right here, and chances are very good that you'll start getting jobs almost immediately, depending on what you're going to do for a service. But those are a couple of places. Same with Freelancer. You can sign up. You can go ahead and fill out your skills, join Freelancer. You join the site, and you can start bidding on projects. Those are just a couple of spots. Even 99 Designs is another place. This is just for designs like logo design or brochures and graphics, things like that. But this is another place that you can go and get work and get paid almost immediately. All right, so in this video, what I want to talk to you is instead of selling just an individual service, like say a video creation or writing of an article, you can also sell packages. And that's what I started doing a little over a year ago. What I did was I packaged together several different services that I was good at. Like I was good at creating Amazon video review websites. I would create video reviews. I would set up a WordPress site for people. I would have all the content created. I would even add affiliate links, and I would basically set everything up for them. Okay. What people got was the package that I put together was I did 5 product reviews, okay, 5 written product reviews. And then I went ahead and I converted those written product reviews into video reviews, which truthfully didn't take very long at all, okay? And I packaged everything up in an attractive looking website, okay? People could get a hosting account, a domain name. So basically what I did was I took a whole bunch of different services like video creation and the setting up of WordPress, registering of domain names. I took all these individual services that I might only get $5 or $10 for here and there, and I priced it at either $97 or $197. Like I sell it at $97 as a discount. And what I did was I put together this ad on the Warrior Forum, and I talk about, you know, how frustrating it is setting up these sites, and I go through exactly what I'm going to do for them. I create these written product reviews, okay, which I actually had my father did the writing for me because he's good at writing and he enjoys it, okay. So then I took those written reviews, turned them into videos, okay. I set up a WordPress theme for them. I get them the domain name. And I package this all into something that's very easy, that's extremely easy for them to digest. They one-stop shop. They pay one price, and they get all these services together. And I made a lot of money. I sold hundreds of these sites, okay, over, you know, like I said, a little over a year or so ago. So I created this huge package. Okay, so instead of getting $5 or $10 for these little individual services, I created a large package. Okay, and you can really do the same. Okay, like if you're a good article writer, you could package a couple of articles along with maybe some video. All right, or you could package a couple of articles along with a report. So instead of just getting $5 for one article, you put together a package that has several different components. Like maybe your component, I'm sorry I said video, but what you could do is instead of just selling an article or a pack of 5 articles for $25, sell a complete website for $57. Okay, where you're just installing WordPress, something that's very easy to do, or some other task that you can do. Like instead of just selling an article package, okay, turn those articles into, say, follow-up email messages, something like that. Make a package. And, you know, you won't always be able to do it, but if you can bundle together several different services, okay, if you can bundle together several different services into a package, you can get really top dollar for it. And that's what I did. And it's something I suggest you take a look at. Right. So in this video, what I want to do is I want to talk about, you know, you need to determine what your strengths are. And really what I mean by that is, you know, what kind of work can you do? You know, are you someone who's good with design, or are you handy with, you know, setting up a hosting account, uploading a site, getting it all ready? Are you good at writing? Are you good at creating? You know, determine what you're good at. And, you know, once again, a good thing to do would be to go ahead and find out what kind of work is available out there and determine, you know, if you have a skill set to match that type of work. So there's a couple places. What I like to do is go over to the Warriors for Hire section and, go through these, especially go through items that are popular, posts that are popular. And for me, I consider really anything over 500 or so views over here on the right hand side. Okay, I consider anything over 500 to be a pretty popular category. So go through these. Take a look at them, see what people are selling, and determine if some of your skills match what people are selling. All right, like maybe you're good at making videos for people, for yourself, and you can, maybe you're good with Camtasia. Like I determined, I don't know, maybe a year or so ago, I determined that I was pretty good at following set directions and making a certain style of review video. Okay. And these videos, they didn't take me very long to create, but people were willing to pay a premium price for these videos. So what I did was I determined that there were people that were out there looking for these videos, okay, and I was pretty decent at creating them, and I was able to put together a pretty good service. So take a look at some of these different things. All right, there's a lot of content, like in the Warrior Forum especially, a lot of people are looking for content. So maybe you're a good writer, all right, or maybe you're good at SEO. SEO is another thing that people will pay heavily for. Okay, so take a look at these different services that people are buying, okay, and then determine if you have any skills, if you have the skills to match those services that people are looking for. Another place we can do is we can go to Odesk and just, click on that find work button. And once again, let's talk about, graphic design. So this is logo design. If you're good with graphics, you can go get logo work very easily or banner work. All right. Determine what your skills are and make sure that people are looking to hire those skills. All right. So determine what you're good at. And you want to write down a list, write down a little list. Like for me, I'm good at video creation. I'm also pretty much video creation and technical services. Like I can set up WordPress sites, I can set up websites, I can set up hosting accounts, I can set up email autoresponders. Those are my technical skill sets. All right, so determine what types of things you can do and go ahead and write them down. Like, you're good at writing, or you're good at compiling data, you're good at data research, or you're good at SEO. Determine the things that you are good at, okay? And you want to write those down. All right, what I'd like to talk about now is what kind of services can be sold. Meaning, what kind of services can you provide to other people or other webmasters that you can get paid for, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to concentrate really on 3 different types of services that we can provide. There are others, but what we're going to be concentrating on is primarily design services, which might include creating banners for people or headers for people, or even full-on website designs or advertisements. Business cards are different types of design services that can be out there. Banner ads for people. A lot of people spend really good money and are always looking for people to create banners and logos. And those are some of the different types of design services that can be sold very easily and very quickly online. Now, for writing services, people are always looking for, if you're a webmaster, webmasters are absolutely always looking to hire writers, both writers for blog content and article creation. If you're a webmaster and if you own a website, chances are that you at one time or another have either written some articles or have paid someone to write some articles for you. People are always looking for ghostwriters to have reports written for them. Blog posting, people are always, needing content, needing fresh, unique content. So they're always willing to pay someone else to do that writing for them, because that's one of the jobs that most internet marketers and most webmasters just don't like doing. They don't like writing, or they don't think that they're good enough to write, or whatever. It feels like schoolwork to a lot of different. I'm kind of like that. I've been an internet marketer for going on like 5 years now, and the one thing that I hate doing more than anything is writing, and that's one of the things that I'll always outsource. So people are always looking for writing. So if you have a knack for writing, or if you're good at getting others to do writing for you, okay, that's a service that you can provide. And some other services that you can make money with and that people really will pay for are technical services. Things like um, setting up domain names, even change simple things such as like changing the name servers at a hosting account or at GoDaddy to their hosting account. People will pay for that type of services. And to get some ideas, of different types of services that can be sold, what I've done here is I want to just take you to one of the biggest outsourcing websites out there. And this is Odesk, which is odesk.com. And it's a place that you can hire workers if you're looking to hire workers for various tasks, or if you have a skill, you can also find work. So what we'll do is let's just browse through some different categories. Over here on the right, you can sign up the top skills. So what people are looking for the most are WordPress and search engine optimization, article writing. This PHP and HTML, that's, for website design and, building websites for people or modifying websites for people. That's the code, the underlying code that's on most websites. But you can see people are looking for graphics work. And if we want, we can just scroll through a whole bunch of these different categories here. You can see like people are looking for administrative support. You can get a simple job, as being a personal assistant for someone. If you have, a lot of time, like you could do email response handling. You can even get paid to do web search or transcription. Transcription is one of those things that, it takes a long time. But people are always looking for people to install WordPress, or upload a website for them, or come out with a website design for them. But if we just go to Odesk, you can see, there are hundreds of categories. And like I said, we're primarily going to be focusing on the simple design tasks, like, selling banners, banner creation service, or making headers for people, things like that. Simple things, writing articles, maybe writing short reports, things like that. But if you scroll through here, you can see that there's just all kinds of different jobs that are available for people out there. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started with this. And so take a look around Odesk. Odesk is a good place to look around, see what types of jobs are out there. You can just go browse through. You can see what people are willing to pay, and what types of work people are actually looking for. The Warrior Forum, in their Warrior for Hire section, if you just go to the warriorforum.com and look under here, under Warrior Products and Services, click on Warriors for Hire, and you can see what people are looking for, and you can see how popular some of these jobs are, like keyword research, video creation, article writing, all these things. As you can see, these are very, very popular, and many webmasters need these services. So take a look at all the different things that can be sold as a service, and you'll see that there's plenty. Another way that you can really make some good money selling services would be by offering turnkey packages. And that's really the way that I made most of my money by selling services, is I offer a turnkey package, or basically a one-stop shop where I do pretty much everything for the customer. I set up a website. I do the hosting for them. I set up, their domain name. I put all the content on the site. So I turn it into a turnkey package where all the person basically has to do is sign up and I take care of all the rest for them. Like this particular package I did was I set up these turnkey Amazon review sites. And they got all these different features. I put together 5 unique product reviews, both written and videos. I added some advertisements to their site. I added YouTube videos to their site. I registered a domain name. I set them up with hosting. I did all kinds of things to just make it so it's totally turnkey. All the person has to do is sign up and they get a site out of it. And that's a really good way that you can make some really good money. If you're a jack of all trades kind of person and really master of none, which I kind of consider myself, I can do a little bit of everything. I'm not super great at any one thing, but because I can do a whole bunch of different things, I put together these turnkey packages. And you can do the same exact thing, just put together a package of, put together a website package for someone in a hot niche. And it's really not that hard to do. But selling a turnkey package, I found it's a great way to make some good money. And you can see, I just ran this as a Warrior special offer. Okay, I put together this big package, sold it for $97, and I've sold hundreds of these turnkey packages because there really are a lot of people out there that just want to be able to, have their own site and they don't want to worry about any of the technical difficulties that come with that. So if you can put together a turnkey package for someone, you can make some good money.